be here with you guys. And this is my very first YouTube Live. Yay! This is so exciting. I'm revealing my lovely sign. The caramel gas is coming. The caramel gas is coming. Hey, the caramel gas is coming. The caramel. There you go. You can see some light now. Ah, listen, the light is here. The champ is here. I meant to put some music on, but the rain is pouring outside and it's beating on my roof. And it's so lovely. So lovely. So, what we're going to do today is do a pick a card reading, right? I will put the times in the comments for you. And we're talking about what you being dependent. So, not dependent, excuse me. What you being so dependable is costing you. That's what it is. Most people look at being dependable as a good thing. And hey, it's a great thing. But what is it costing you to be so available, to help so many? What is it costing you? Holy Spirit, what is it costing? Pile number one. What is being so dependable costing? Pile number one. Four swords. So this is a group conversation. Three of swords underneath the deck. Ooh. You being so dependable is really costing people to disrespect you. Because you're in this energy of you've been allowing certain things to happen, so people are going to continue to do these certain things to you, be it in your workplace, be it in your relationships. But I feel like you're in a people-pleasing type of energy. That's what I'm getting from this four swords and this three of swords underneath the deck. People think that they can come in and depend on you to be receptive. And so you being so dependable, you being so helpful, it opens you up for people being able to come in, they think, when they please. Let's get some more clarity on this four swords energy. And the topic that we're discussing right now is what is being so dependable to other people? What is it costing you? Because whether we know it or not, the more we are available to people around us, the less we're available to hear where God is trying to direct us and take us. The more we're concerned about everybody's comings and goings, the less we can hear the directions, the less we can clock into our internal GPS to navigate out here. So clarify the four swords. Clarify the four of swords. The princess of swords. And I saw the princess come out before. So it's costing you your freedom. It's costing you your freedom. Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's costing you opportunities. Because the time you're dedicating to Tom, Dick, and Harry, you're not able to create and manifest in the areas you should be. You're not able to collaborate with the people you should be collaborating with. And it can leave you in this defeated type of energy when you're so close to achieving things that you want to achieve. But now we're at the place where you need to not be so dependable. And most people will have trouble with this because we're taught that you should be available to help those, around you, your community, your family, your X, your Y, and your Z. Okay, great. But at the same time, when you're called to go higher, you have a different standard. You have different operating codes. You have different marching instructions. Certainly, the king, the leader, the high priest does not operate in the same code as those that they serve. Certainly, there'll be changes the higher you go. So if you're not paying attention, you'll miss all the communication. You'll miss all the directions. You'll miss all the intuitive, internal GPS that's going on with you. You'll miss it. So, pile number one, you need to be watchful and make sure that you're not trying to please man more than you are heeding unto the Lord that is within you. Because I don't want you to miss it. So what God has for you, he has to be able to communicate to you. Ace of Pentacles. He has to be able to give it to you. But he gives it to us through our talents. He gives it to us through what we're able to accomplish here on earth. So it's still something that requires your attention. It's still something that requires your nurturing. So be careful. Pile number one. Thank you. Stick around. Let's switch the deck and switch up the energy. Pile number two. What is your over dependability? The fact that people can depend on you so much. What is it costing you? It's costing you your prayer time, your alone time. Can you see that? Pray always. It's costing you your solitude when you can hear. What's underneath the deck? Whatsoever you shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you. But if you're not available to talk to the Lord to make your requests known unto him, how are you supposed to bring these things into fruition? Because honestly, it's people's job to distract you. And some, in fact, it's their only job is to distract you. So we have to have enough oomph within ourselves, pile number two, to stay connected to ourselves. We have to have enough confidence to say, no, I need some me time. I need some alone time. I need to recalibrate. I need to rest. No, I can't do that this weekend. No, I can't go here this evening. I need to take time to go into my prayer closet, whatever that is for you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Clarify what group number two needs to do. What? Okay, we'll look at that. What is the opportunity? What is it that God is trying to put into pile number two's hand? But they're too wrapped up with what other people have going on. They're too available for other people and not available for their future. We're not even taking all those cards. I'm going to pick this card up off the floor. Again, we clarify and pray always, right? Now look. Watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. Pile number 2, your ability to discern your left from your right, your next step, your best step. In order for you to know what that is, you really have to take some time to go into that prayer closet, to meditate, to have some solitude, have that hermit energy, because that's when you are replenished. This is what you're lacking, and you're losing opportunities because of it. If you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove. There's power in your voice. There's dunamis power in your lavos, the voice. When you speak something, when you decree, you create. If you're wondering why things aren't showing up the way you would like for them to show up, it's because you're not calling things to be. Your prayer life is your daily life. What you do in prayer shows up in life. You have to have the ability to go inside yourself and make requests. Distractions will continue to occur. This world is a world of distractions. What will you choose? You want the shiny lights? Or would you like the truth? Let's go to the self-care cards for pile number 2. What is it that God has for you that you can't see because you're too dependable for other people? Self-care wisdom cards. Pile number 2. Whoa. Yeah. What? Okay. Abundance. I'm so excited to read this card. Group number 2. If you could just lend your ear to the Lord for a second. He want to open up the floodgates of heaven for you. Open the floodgates of heaven and let it rain. Let it rain. You got to get into the feeling, into the emotion so you can bring it to you. Claim it for yourself. Yes. Being a thoughtful steward for the money you already have is the secret to creating more abundance. When you trust yourself to handle more, that's when more shows up. Pile number 2. Open the floodgates of heaven and let it rain. Let it rain. I wish I had some money to throw right now. You know what? I got some money. I'm going to throw it up. I'm going to throw it up. Next time we're talking about abundance, we have to make it rain in here. We need some bubbles or something, because you need a visual representation so you can really get into it. Yeah. Get into it. This is for real. And all you have to do, pile number 2, is take some time for yourself and go into your prayer closet, whatever that means for you. Go into meditation. Go into solitude. Go into alone time. Go into the bathroom. Something. And I'm hearing the rain and the beautiful sound that it makes. That nature. Connect to it. Connect to your nature. Because your nature is abundant. Your nature is endless surplus. Like the rain falling. Like the leaves falling. In abundance. Pile number 2. That's what you need to do. I just dropped some of my cards. Okay. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. I'm going to do something special with you. Because I feel like somebody's watching me. Obviously, right? Those cards don't go there. So pile number 2. This is this. And these are my Jesus cards. Where's the top? Oh, there's Jesus top. Somebody's watching me. Pile number 3. Let's do a little intuition check. I want you to think of a number between 1 and 10. And I want to pull it up for you. So think of your number. Pile number 3. Think of your number before we get into your read of what you being so dependable is costing you. Pick a number 1 through 10. I want you to think about your number. Think about it. Wow. It's Halloween, right? Think about your number. All right, here we go. Pile number 3. Is this your number? Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me. And if it's not a 4, then it's a 9 or maybe a 5, because that's what's in between. So 5, 4, 9. I knew you were special, group number 3. I'm hearing change. Big change is coming over you. My royal group. You are royal. You are stable. You are hardworking. And you are the essence of the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for. Be overcome by your presence. Look at that. 3, Christ consciousness. Lord, your presence, Lord. We're going to get into it. Yeah. Get into it. That's a lot of Christ energy. That was 333. Angel number 333. Go look that up. Group number 3. This is group number 3, and we already had 3 threes come out. And that's the number of completion. Okay. So it seems like group number 3 that your supreme dependability is coming at a great cost for you. We're going to go with the Goddess Love cards for you. It's coming at a great cost because you are someone who can do so much for the kingdom, which also includes the queendom. You are somebody who is effective. And the same rules that everybody else is operating by cripple you, and you can't afford to operate by those rules. And that's why the rules are always different for you. Holy Spirit, thank you. Holy Spirit, thank you. I'm just so giddy because I love when the Holy Spirit is like so gracious to work with me. I love it. Holy Spirit. Be gentle with yourself. Why does that feel like so much? Be gentle with yourself. That makes me want to cry. Why? Because as easy as it is for you to do for others, pile number 3, to pour into others, to love one to others, it's not the same measure for yourself. Let's see what's underneath the deck. So the energy that you are giving others, you are now being called to give to yourself. And underneath the deck is rest. Rest. Be still and listen. Listen. I'm all alone at a crossroads. I'm not at home in my own home. And I tried and tried to say what's on my mind. You should have known. Okay. Maybe pile number 2, it's time to retire from trying to get people to listen to you. That's not your job. Your job is not to get people to listen to you. Your job is to speak and let it catch up. Your job is to speak and keep moving forward and rest and know that you will always be vindicated. Know that you will always be backed up and supported where it matters most. By whom it matters most. Do you understand that one? You will always be supported and backed up. Because natural man does not understand the gems and the jewels that of you. The gem and jewel of you. It's hard for them to see it because they're too busy being mad at it. They're too busy with their insides being rearranged because you're in their presence. So that's a lot to take on. So you have to bear with them and give them space. So you speak your piece. You do what you do. You sprinkle your fairy godmother juices all over the place, right? Doing your goodwill. And you keep it moving. And rest and give back to yourself. Live in the moment. Live in the moment. This is your great awakening. Your wings have been given to you. Start moving forward freely. You're not locked up in a cage anymore. It doesn't matter if people don't get it. It's been given to you. The mystery has been given to you. And it's going to be understood by you. You can't give it to them because you didn't give it to yourself. They have to earn it just like you did. So sprinkle your little fairy godmother dust and keep it moving. Because the energy that you're giving other people, you're being so dependable and always there and always saying yes and showing up. Even if you aren't, you still doing too much of it. You don't even realize. You're at a level now where God has promoted you. You have other responsibilities. And so at this point, it would be like you're neglecting your responsibilities. And the responsibility that he has for you right now is to take care of yourself. Is to rest. It's a new day. It's a new day. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Hey, for a new day. For a new day. Oh, 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 oh. I guess I'm having a dance party by myself. The caramel gots come. The caramel gots come. That's just what it is. So pile number 3. my psychics, my intuitives, my empaths, okay, my light workers, and those who don't know where they stand. Pile number 3. One more self-care card for you. My darling, darling baby. What is it costing you? What is it God trying to get to you? What is God trying to get to you? What is God trying to get to you? My darling, darling baby. Okay. Holy Spirit. A lot of information. God is trying to get a lot of information to you. Holy Spirit. What is God trying to get to Pile 3? What is God trying to give to Pile 3? My darling, darling baby. The whole sun. Didn't we see the awakening card? He is giving you, which consists of everything that was given to you in the beginning, that became buried by emotions, by scars, by depression, by damage done to you as you walk through this earth, by the indoctrination, by the things that the education that was passed on to you that you thought was true. So you walked in that way. He wants you to be set free so you can turn around and tell others how to be. He's calling you to be his eyes, his ears, his mouthpiece here on earth. You applied for this position. This is what you signed up for, and it's here. Take responsibility, because what God has for you is blazing, it's fiery, it's passionate, and it's yours. It's time to step away from the leashes that have kept you stagnant, caught in a cycle that never seems to end. This is the Truman Show. God has your true reality waiting for you on the other side of no. On the other side, stand up for yourself and walk into the life that God has for you. 2 of Swords underneath the deck. It's a choice. You have free will. But I'm here to let you know, pile number 3, that you are a special group of people. And if it wasn't the truth, I wouldn't tell you that. If you've never been told, you hear it here today. You are divine. You have a purpose. And it's time to get into it. Yeah, get into it. This is the Caramel Goddess. I'm so happy that you guys have been here today. Email me at thecaramelgoddess@gmail.com if you'd like to know how you can book a read. Or you can go online to thecaramelgoddess.com and book a read. Ciao. The Caramel Goddess coming. The Caramel Goddess coming.